Hello and welcome to the Celestial Orange Room. Chris here. Just want to thank you again for the gift of your presence. Today I want to review my notebook therapy collection. As previously stated, I have problems with stationery hoarding, and this is just the next thing that I've got. Just want to show you the different notebooks that I got from them. Starting with this very first one, the Maple Sail. I still cannot explain why I have such an affinity for TN sized notebooks. I think they're small and cute, I'm assuming. Well, not that I'm assuming, they are. I mean, look at that. Another thing is that for most of my collection, in terms of notebooks, I do not have a lined notebook. I am not a fan of them. I'm very much about dot grid, square grid. This is the Sunbeam Magic. Or blank, but not a fan of lined notebooks. Definitely a fan of certain brands more than others, but I don't discriminate. I even buy cheap notebooks from Amazon or even the dollar store as long as they're not lined. This is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I absolutely love how this looks. I was actually waiting for the A5 version of these notebooks to come out, but it took a while. Not saying that I missed it per se, but I felt like I did miss out on one of their sales where they had the A5 versions. Like for 2024, it was I believe a manifestation journal. Absolutely gorgeous notebooks. This one has gilding as well as a design on the edge. Yeah. Pretty. But yeah, overall, this is really another brand that I spent my money on a lot of it too, because these notebooks are not cheap either. Some of them may be simpler in terms of design, but they're unfortunately not cheap. I really do feel like I have to get over my fear of using pretty notebooks, but they really do feel very special. I mean, look at these designs. My goodness. Absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes during their releases they have like the mystery bag. I did not get the mystery box itself, but I did get the secondhand elsewhere. A lot of people did not like the front of this notebook, but I certainly did. It's really, really nice in my opinion. It's like a nice velvety feel to it. And look at that spine. I guess the one thing that I'll say is some of my saving grace is that, yes, I did go into debt at times buying these notebooks, but I did manage to pay all of that off, thankfully. But still, I do want to control myself when it comes to buying so many notebooks. This is another one that also has like a velvety feel to it. And I believe it has, yeah, the edge here, start and gilded. Some of these are more simple in terms of design, but as you can see, there's a trend of celestial items, which clearly I'm a sucker for. That's where the celestial part of this channel's name comes from. I'm obsessed with celestial objects, galaxies, anything in between. It did get crazy at some point though, where I was legitimately going to their website over and over again just to see what was new, what I could like next. And I try to buy things sometimes in bulk, but didn't want to spend too much all at once. Whatever sense that made. And little by little, I did end up buying, I'm talking like a crap ton of their stuff. This also has clothing. I really love how that feels. I do find that these are too special to use. That's why I've been trying to use the Archer and Olive first. But still, I know how to use these at some point. I just probably for memory keeping. That's probably will be it, just because I do want to be able to keep them afterwards. But last but not least, this is the Lunar Diary. This is the A5 version, but the 2025 with 2025 in it. It's supposed to be a manifestation journal. It has some entries in it. Go building, but no design. It has some manifestations in it. I don't like the lines, but I can deal with that because the rest of it is dot grid. But still very lovely. I guess next I will show all of my Tomoe River paper notebooks because I also have a lot of those. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay stellar.